Out here, we are reading the hand of a person who is feeling very mentally depressed, and he had few questions in his mind, like he did his civil engineering, and because of family, but could not finish his exams uh, because of family problem. His mother had mental issues because of domestic violence. I may have been in depression for a few years. Short-tempered, fight and family member with the family members, sad. I don't know why. I have interest in nothing, jobless, I have no confidence, always little injuries. I think one thing happens in these things. Many people say that he has got mental issues and is a psycho. Suggest me to go to hospital. This is what people say. I used to have friends, but now I don't. All of them have gone far away. Confused. Sometimes I'm useless or nothing. These things. So basically, we will deal with only these questions which he has in his mind, and uh, he said that he failed in his exams. But if we look at the amount of mercury and on the amount of mercury, if there's a perpendicular line which is distinct and clear, it is a beautiful sign for a person gaining through education, or a person having good technical skills or communication skills or business skills. All these skills basically come from the area of Mount of Mercury. Uh, so I would say that all is not lost, and there's a great potential. He just needs to harness it. He just needs to go out and work, and that's the main thing he has to do. And as far as the other things which people are saying that he's got mental issues, we find that the headline is like this, a little bit curving downwards towards the amount of moon, but if it's to a very great extent like this, then a person might be extremely moody, or a person there could be some kind of madness in the particular person, but we don't see any such thing. Slight curvature of the headline, the slight curvature of the headline, the line like this, would mean that the person is romantic by nature, and the person is a good visualizer as well. The headline as such is not damaged, specifically during this particular period, the years which he is in. Till this point, this is age 18 and this is age 35 on the headline. So we don't see any such bad markings over it. Small markings like this could be the reason, but these are temporary phases that is likely to pass away. So he should need not worry, and things are going to fall in place. Uh, we find that the fate line is starting from the Mount of Moon, and if the fate line starts from the Mount of Moon, the person should go far away from his place of birth. If he goes far away, he's likely to benefit more. So probably changing his place could work in his favor. And the money line, the fate line, when it touches the headline, this is the headline, the age is 35. So few changes are taking place. Directionally, the fate line is changing its course a little bit. First it's going like this, then it's changing course out here. Slight directional shift, and it's more targeting towards the amount of Saturn. So uh, likely that he would benefit from it, and more, he would be able to create more possessions in his life and gain more. We see a dual money line before the age of 35. So again, two sources of income could be there, but even when we see two fate line, it doesn't mean that the person is likely to have two sources of income. It is just showing possibilities, and it is not a confirmation that the person would have two sources of income. This is the lifeline, few upward lines over the lifeline. These lines are considered to be good. The person is likely to be to be lucky in these years. The age could be 35 to 40. That's when it's going to be good. And the sun line is not so clear and distinct. It's always better to have a distinct sun line, or if you don't even have a sun line, it doesn't matter. Even then, it's a good sign. But dim lines or weak